Okay, can we have quiet please? Thank you.
My name is Refiloe Olifant, but everybody knows me as Fifi Olifant. I'm a very fun person, crazy a little bit, and I'm a dedicated person who likes to learn more every day. I get bored very easily. I snap just like that, but mainly I'm fun, really, yes.
She's probably the most talented kid we've come across. She's disciplined, she practices hard, and she's got incredible ears. So she can play jazz, she can play the African stuff. She hears something on a CD and just plays it. And of course, when she plays classical music, you know, Chrysler or whatever, it sounds brilliant.
The Bochabela String Orchestra means a lot to me. It's my family, where I was born musically and emotionally and physically also.
I can say that Refiloe has made incredible strides if you consider that she came from an extremely, in my opinion, extremely difficult background. There's not the opportunities knocking at the door. There's probably more dangers lurking at the door. And she didn't have a mother and a father to drive her and pay for violin lessons and take her to places. So everything that she's accomplished on her own.
Do you have any idea what your life in South Africa would be like if there didn't turn up a guy like Peter Guy?
No. I do not. I don't even think about it. I don't even want to think about it. I'll probably be working or going to school, living like a normal kid, you know. Probably be just partying my life away because I love partying, and just be in trouble all the time because I love being in trouble. It would just be a mess.
Our primary focus is that children who play the violin will be more disciplined, will have a much better sense of self-esteem, they have a belief in themselves, they have more responsibility, and we hope that translates through to their schoolwork and how they approach their future. If they approach it with much more confidence, then their lives will be better, and I believe the future of the country will be better.
When you get to high school, you meet different friends from different backgrounds. Now you all lost and you don't know each other and you're trying to fit yourself in. And then eventually, well, this is in my case, eventually I started thinking that the violin was too boring for me because I wanted to catch up with the girls and, you know, do all these things, and I got into trouble. I got into loads of trouble. It was not only me, and all my friends went through all these stages. Peter Guy knows that, okay, if somebody's turning 13 or 14, okay, the stage is coming. She's gonna quit for a while and she's gonna come back.
I don't think she quit. At one stage, the teacher was complaining about her about some issue, so I said, well, Refiloe, just give me the violin back then, because it's obvious there's a problem and I can't do anything about it until you make up your mind what you want to do. And it was quite a drama, and in the end I went to the aunt and spoke to the aunt about, now what do we do, what does she suggest, and tried to explain what I understood the problem was, and the aunt said, well, she'll speak to the child and we must try and give Refiloe another chance, and then she will also make a more active role in Refiloe's life. And this is the wonderful thing about African society, is this extended family. The grandfather, a mother, aunt, somebody's sister, they all take an interest in the child. I actually had the most wonderful story, because one stage it was obvious Refiloe was really a good player, and the grandfather came to me and said, listen, he thinks the child must now quit the violin. And I said, but you know, Refiloe plays really well. It'd be a shame for her to stop. And he says, no, he just can't take it anymore. That kid's practicing night and day, you know, and he never gets a chance to sleep. So we came up with an arrangement when he wanted to sleep, he would lock the violin in the cupboard and take the key with him when he went to sleep.
My goal is to be a professional musician. It doesn't matter under what, it doesn't matter if any kind of musician, any kind of professional musician, but not just a soloist. It's too boring.
She is what South Africa wants. They want young, talented, very good players, and the fact that they're African is only to her advantage. It's an effort to make the orchestras more representative of the country. Refiloe's choice will be, does she want to stay in South Africa or does she want to travel abroad and play around the world?